out if you close your eyes.
can you say? I mean, they're a great side, and they, they really stepped up their game in the first half there, and we were at 6s and 7s there, to be honest with you. But there was one period there where we pushed hard. We hit the post, and the game was set up there for us to win. I truly believe that. I mean, we hit the post and we missed 2 open goals, and we had a penalty. We saved a penalty, and it was just like it was there to take. And we've been so good all year with the last 9 weeks with taking the opportunities when they arise, and tonight we just didn't take them. So, but to be fair to them, like they just kept coming. They were disciplined, and like I said, they're well structured. They get the ball wide early and pull our midfield apart a little bit there. We changed it up in the second half, and we were much better. We were much better, and we were really starting to get a roll on there. But like I said to the newspapers before, the one thing that we've been priding ourselves on this year is our discipline, and our discipline let us down tonight. So disappointing, but when we reflect on it, I think we're going to reflect on that 9 straight and the opportunities we had, and the game was there for us to win. It truly was there for us to win, and what do you do? You've got to take your opportunities. It's as simple as that. I've said it to you for week in, week out with these interviews, and it's against a side like that with the quality they've got across the park, opportunities. You've got to take them.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when they're taking all theirs, and they're just kind of waiting for the gaps.
Look, I mean, they hit a couple over the bar, and then Breno made a couple of good saves, and they didn't really threat that much with their opportunities, and then they hit that one and just bounced out the top of the box, and they hit in the back of the net, and it's like that's what it's all about, and that's what we've been doing the last couple of weeks. And then they got on top of us again, and then they created real opportunities, and our defence was outstanding again tonight. And but like we hit the post, we missed 2 open goals. I keep saying it, but could have been so much different.
Yeah, massive moment for us as a group of players, and the coaching staff, and obviously the club as well, to be able to go through the whole season unbeaten. It's immense pride for what we've achieved, and it may never happen again. It's can't remember my time on the coast anyone getting close to it. So to be able to do that, and then very difficult for ourselves at times tonight, and we controlled the game without really looking threatening at times, and a couple of missed opportunities at crucial times just kept them in it, we felt, and we just needed that little bit of a buffer. And once the second goal came, obviously you could see then that they had to go and chase the game, and the number of players that they had at that stage had been actually sent off the field, and the icing on the cake was at the end. But when it was 1-1 and we missed a penalty, and you start asking questions again of the boys, but it's the character that they've got among themselves. And you look at the last minute equaliser when they were down to 10 men, and we should put the game to bed, but then they go and get the last minute equaliser, and then it really tests character again for the boys, and then we get a penalty, and whether it was deserved or not, it's we didn't take that opportunity. But it's the beauty of these group of players. They just have that inner belief that always got the ability to score goals, and thankfully tonight at the key time we eventually did.
Yeah, it's been a great season for you, and it's good to see you win as well. I mean, some quality games from what I've seen, and
that's the beauty of it. We won the league last year, and even though we got to the grand final and lost the grand final last year, it was there was a complete different method in terms of how we played, and some of the football we've played this year has been outstanding, and every week we've had to adapt, obviously, to what the opposition have thrown up. But credit to the players, they're very intelligent footballers, and always manage to find a way. And coaching staff and everything get a lot of credit when you have a good year like this. There's no one more appreciative than myself to know that I've got an incredible group of players, incredible group of boys that continue to want to improve and want to work hard for each other.
Yeah, so I think it's safe to say everyone can agree that you've been a clinical side, very clinical, and you pulled together really well, and that's what makes a good team.
100%. They were tipping points this year, and we were really pleased with our running in particular. We had a bit of a low patch halfway through the season where just the energy levels weren't quite where we wanted them to be, but sometimes you've got to aim to peak at the right time as well. And most pleasingly, you look at our last few games where we played Mumbai away and beat them 4-0, and then we played Caloundra away and beat them 4-1, and then obviously beat Caloundra again, and then we beat Kawana, and in all of them games we've scored a lot of goals. But most pleasing is that we've dominated the game, and hopefully we can continue that on next year, obviously.
Our last second of the evening, everybody, is Chairman Chris Dunk presenting the 2018 Premier
But if you close your eyes